Are we live? Hold on. Alright. Yeah, we're live. Okay, just a sec. Alright. Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. If you're new to my stream, my name is Abhishek Sharma and I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design, and this is day 21 of that. So if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. So let's get started now. Sujal Gamers, yo, hello Sujal, welcome to the stream. Simple Programmer Life, welcome to the stream. How are you, bro? I'm good. Simple Programmer Life, what's up? Simple Programmer Life, how are you, bro? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Okay. So first I'll go here and I'll open my Notion template. Notion. Saifur Rahman. Hi Abhishek. Hello Saifur Rahman. Welcome back to the stream. How are you? Okay, so this we were doing, and after this, yeah, this one. सैफुर रहमान, मैं ठीक हूँ, बढ़िया सैफुर रहमान, क्या चल रहा है आजकल, क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, क्या कर रहे हो आजकल? So phase 4, but before we go here, I will open this chat. Yeah, I'll open this chat. And Tyler, what's good, Abhishek? Hello Tyler, welcome back to the stream. Today we are continuing working on phase 4 of advanced backend and system design. So that's what we are going to do today. Saifur Rahman, Shopify development सीख रहा हूँ, अच्छा, nice. Like you are learning Shopify development so that you can, build Shopify application for clients, or you are doing it for your own business. Yeah, this is the phase 4 part. Okay. Okay. सैफुर रहमान, यहाँ तूफान आ गया है। ओ भाई, मैं तो वेस्ट बंगाल से हूँ, यहाँ पे काफ़ी गर्मी हो गई है, इट्स टू हॉट हियर. Okay, so we have this. Just a sec, where is it? Okay, so we are starting with phase 2, right? And also start my PG admin. Saifur Rahman, Shopify client के लिए, अच्छा, nice. Tyler, why do you use Windows, Abhishek? बहुत slow है. Actually, previously my previous laptop I used to use Linux, Ubuntu Linux, but I bought this laptop last year in November. So since then I did not change the operating system because it gives me this new laptop wala feeling. So once this feeling is gone, and when OS becomes really slow, I'll switch to Ubuntu again. Okay, so first let's create a new database here. Database authentication system DB. Authentication system DB. Fine, we have this database. Okay, so I just check npm run dev if everything is fine or not. Okay, I have to get inside the backend folder, scd backend. Okay, npm run dev. Alright, so backend is running up and fine. src middleware modules. Okay, so first we have to create Prisma config. Alright, so here I need to go to my Prisma documentation. Introduction to Prisma, getting started. quick start, Prisma, Postgres. Okay. So we have this. We have done this. This is also PG adapter. Did we install that? Package JSON. Package.json. Okay. So we have to install Prisma here. So to install Prisma, we'll get this first. Okay. So we have this. Just a sec. I'll check if I'm audible or not. Yeah, I'm audible. Okay. Okay, it is taking time to install. Okay, first principle. Database thinking, Prisma setup, production schema design, relation constraints, session architecture, RBAC architecture, indexing strategy, database architecture decisions. Okay, fine. Okay, every schema decision matters. Fine. Okay. Saifur Rahman. Saifur Rahman. Also add Open API Swagger API's documentation in your roadmap. Yeah, see, actually that is pretty easy. Like I have used Swagger like previously. So it's just a little bit of configuration, and before each route we have to put a few things. We can do that, but like I know about it how to do how to do that. Okay. User session role permission. Okay, fine. So this has been, it is taking time to install. Okay. Postgres SQL documentation. Is there any documentation for Postgres? And I hope it has a dark mode. Yes, it has a dark mode. Okay. NG Tantai, Bun.js, Alicia.js, Nest.js. Okay, nice. Welcome to the stream, NG Tantai. Atishay, welcome to the stream. 80 Atishay. You left your job. How are you managing your expenses? I do freelancing as well. NG Tantai, Java Spring Boot, Java Swing. Okay. We have this. Okay, documentation, current. Okay, we'll go into this in depth. Okay, it is installed. So after installing this, we need till here, because we have already installed .env, so we can ignore that. RabbitMQ, Nats, Kafka. Yeah, we have to learn Kafka and RabbitMQ as well. I know BullMQ, but like RabbitMQ is used a lot in microservices, so we have to learn that as well. This is done. After this is fine. This is fine. Okay, we have to make this. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we got this. Fine, we got this schema Prisma. Okay, so define config. Okay, so for this configuration part, I'll go to my GitHub, because okay. Anjit, I learn these tech. You guy are never unemployed. Okay, nice. Repositories. Advanced backend learning. Yep. And from my backend env.sample, and this database URL I can get it from here. Database URL .env.sample, and here we'll put authentication system DB. Authentication system DB. Okay. Adarsh, hello Adarsh, welcome to the stream. Which lang you are using in advanced lang backend? I'm using TypeScript. Nick Thenix, hey, hello Nick Thenix, welcome back to the stream. What's up? So we have database URL. Okay, and if I go to my config, and here we'll do database URL, which will be a Z of type string, and yeah, database URL. And also I need to put it in my database.env here as well. Yeah, put it here, database URL. We can remove this one, this is not really needed. Okay, we have this, npm run dev. Okay, we have this database URL, fine. Close this database URL, we got this. Okay, Namak YT, welcome to stream. Namak bhai, yaar, I'm learning from a backend tutorial and learning about authentication. It's so dense, and OMG, there are so many files like routes, controllers, app, server, database. How do you keep track? See, I know when code base grows, there are lots of files and folders, but you have to understand the data flow, like how your application is working. Basically, we have routes, then routes call controller, then controller call services, the service calls interface, then we have repository uses interface. So we have to understand how data first request goes to route, then data goes to the controller, and we perform some actions in controller, then we use the service. So you have to understand this flow. Then once you understand this, everything is easy. Okay, bhai, I don't want to code like you so desperately. It's almost like you are flowing on the code. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks a lot. It's like it's about practice, and also like you have to start building projects, because project-based learning is the best way to learn. I feel is the ultimate way to learn anything. Okay, fine. So now we have this, and if I go to my backend Prisma schema.prisma, we have this Prisma client, and here if I go, we have Prisma client JS. Okay, it is saying to use JS. Let's see what we use. Okay. Okay, client JS. Okay, we have to use that JS part. Okay, JS, we have this JS provider Postgres. Okay, fine. Okay, got it. Close this, we'll get into this. So once this is done, prisma.config.ts, do we have that? Do we have prisma.config.ts? Yes, we have. And before we go here, yeah, okay, just a sec. Adarsh, bro, I'm M2 2025 pass out. I don't apply anywhere because I have mental issue. Never done any job. Good in DSA. I think I'm done in life. No, bro, you're not done in life. Everybody has issues. Nobody's perfect. Even I have issues. I have lots of issues. You have issues as well. That's fine. That's completely fine. Nobody's perfect. So, but the thing is, already know DSA, so you know programming. So now I will suggest you get into development and build projects and start deploying them, and then build a strong resume and start applying. Nick Thenix, I'm not getting off-campus calls. I don't study as would have. I had interviews coming up. Okay. See, off-campus are divided into three things. First, your project has to be very, very good, because as a fresher, if you are going for off-campus, interviewer will judge you based on your projects. So your projects have to be very good. Then in resume, you should deploy those projects, and then you have to showcase those projects in your resume. And third, you have to apply to the job role that matches your skill. For example, if you're a JavaScript developer and Express.js developer, and you're applying for a Python based role, you will not get the call. So yeah, based on the like interview job role, you have to make changes in your resume as well. Atish, I'm new to this coding. Tell me a thing. This .env file, does it have any syntax, or it just works like a text file? Actually, .env file is a way of using using any value that can change in when something goes to the production. For example, when we deploy a code, we have to make this node env to production. We don't have to give any port. If front end is deployed somewhere, we have to give that URL in the front end URL, right? So .env is like to put any confidential information of your code in .env file. Dylan, welcome to stream, Dylan. Yo, bro, how's it going? Yesterday you were not live. Yeah, man. Yesterday I was a bit sick. Like I caught cold. I don't know in this hot weather how I caught cold. Namak YT, welcome to stream, Namak. What's your opinion on this? Wanted your perspective. अरे लिंक भेजा था. Does a link not come? कौन सा link? It was a backend course. Actually, link chat पे नहीं दिखता है. Rajdeep, does college matter in off campus? See, college matters in terms of if you are from IIT or NIT, then college matters. Yes, college matters from if you are from IIT or NIT. But if you are from tier 2 or tier 3, college does not matter. Skill matters. Okay. Nick Thanks. But nowadays, the JDs have like everything to mankind, even for freshers. Yeah, nah, I know some people like post this in the job interviews that you have to know everything, but that's completely bullshit. Okay, Tyler, what is your next step after learning advanced backend system design? My next step would be to start build my SaaS, probably like the ultimate SaaS, my startup point of view, that kind of startup code that that kind of product will start building. And right now I am in 12th. Right now my 12th is completed, but very low marks. Looking for private colleges for CS CSE. So any tips? Can you guide? What should I learn and what should I start? Okay, Dylan. First tell me, did you have maths in your class 12, 11, 12? Did you take maths, Dylan? Namak, search this please. Okay, I'll search it once today's development session is done. Then we'll start doing all that thing. Okay, schema.prisma prisma.config.ts. Okay, hold on. GitHub. Island. Yes, I did take maths and probably looking for private college in Gujarat. Okay, if you took maths, then chupchap go for BTech. Okay, because you have maths, you will get BTech. Go for BTech, and after that, when you're in college, make sure from day one you don't get distracted, because if your college in your college attendance is mandatory, then make sure you go to college every single day. If not, then only go for exams and don't get any make sure you don't get backlogs, because backlogs will mess up everything. Don't go for backlogs, don't try to get any backlogs. So clear your exams properly, and also in your free time start pick one programming language and start learning it. Okay, Rajdeep, welcome to stream. Rajdeep, I am from Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata. Do you think it will help me? Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata. Like what's what kind of role you are looking for? Namak YT. Okay, fine. Yeah, this. Database URL. Okay. ENV. Not ENV. Not this one. ENV. Yes. ENV from config. Okay. ENV from database URL. Okay, we got this. This is done. Fine. This is done. So now we have to work on the schema.prisma part. Okay, we have this. Rajdeep, to get a job SD. Okay, so this particular from Indian statistical thing that you said, it will help you in if you're going for something like a data analyst job. It will help you a lot. Data analyst job or data engineering also, if you are getting into Python and all. So with this particular thing, I will suggest you go for data analytics job. Okay, Nick, thanks. I'm doing an internship, but I'm very much afraid of being unemployed. If I don't find a job my July end, how to not be afraid of unemployment? See, if you're skilled enough, you will not be afraid because you know you're good at something, and it's just a matter of time when somebody needs you, right? So I will suggest that even if you get unemployed, try to build projects and showcase your projects to people. Okay. Namak, bhai Abhishek, Node and Express server, REST API, Mongoose, token-based or JWT cookies, middleware. What else would you study for backend? Rate limiting, caching, DB bottlenecks. You can see the advanced topics. You know my previous streams. We did a lot of things like pagination, caching, rate limiting. We did a lot of things. I know basic of Thailand. I know basic of Python due to school, but still, which will be more beneficial coding language, which you can suggest. Go for JavaScript also. If you already know Python, then stick to Python because don't try to learn 10 different things at once. If you know Python, then get into Python ecosystem. Okay. Fine, just a sec, guys. Just a sec. I'll be back. Hold on. All right. Actually, I got cold, so वो कुछ नाक से निकलता रहता है ना उसके लिए I got a this towel. So वो साइड में है. Vishal 18, Go or Rust? See, Rust is very powerful because it is very close to hardware, and Go is also very good when it comes to building us. Like backend code. I think go for Golang. But if you want to go something with that is closer to hardware, then go for Rust. Okay. Anjit, and I work as a porter at the wholesale market. Okay. Where are you working from? I'm from Kolkata. I work from home. Okay. Dylan, get well soon, brother. Don't push too much. Yeah, man. Like I'm just pushing as much as I can enjoy. Nick Tennings, I don't. Why I feel sometimes like I can crack any job, and then sometimes I feel I won't get placed. See, it's all up game of your mind. Your mind is playing games with you. Even my mind plays that game, but it's all about self belief. Inside our head, two people live. One person that believes in yourself, and second who will give you absolute bullshit and try to demotivate you. So make sure you don't listen to that. To the second person. Only listen to the person who believes in yourself. That's it. Now, so I guess apart from Mongoose, better to create relational DB as project, and then these backend topics, basic topic ho gaya already in list I gave before. Yeah, like as a developer, you should know SQL database as well as NoSQL database. Rajdeep, dude, I'm confused between taking pro subscription in Claude Codex Anti-Gravity. Which one should I take? Actually, I have the same confusion, so that's why I go on Twitter and search, see people's opinion there. Satyam Bhosle, welcome to the stream, Satyam. Hey, bro, what's up? You didn't stream yesterday? Yeah, man, I did not stream yesterday. Yesterday, my health was not fine. I caught cold, so I had fever yesterday, so I could not stream. Okay, now Node and Express servers. Okay, token base. Okay, what else would you? I suggested already. Okay, इसमें basics topics हो गए. Then go in deep. Get into system design. It will teach you what you need to learn. Tyler. Okay, Fun Flash 87. Welcome to the stream, Fun Flash. Hey, sir, I am starting. I know Python basics. Should I do AIML? If you're interested in AIML, then go for it. Python is very good language for that. I mean, इसमें basic topics हो गए. Okay, fine. Now, guys, let's start studying. Okay. What is now? Okay, identity. Who is the user? Authentication. Can we verify them? Authorization. What can they do? Session, which device are logged in? Trust, can this request be trusted? Auth systems are security systems. This means, okay, this thing is important. This is important. Okay. Auth system, okay. Every schema, namak yt, dos x, what does that mean? Okay, every schema, every token decision matters. Every Vinayak Naik. Hey bro, did you check my website? I did not get the time. I'll check it. And I'll let you know. Schema, security holes, scaling problems, maintain. Okay. Phase 2, designing the domain. We now define our entities, core entities. These are the core entities when it comes to designing the schema. Core entities slash schemas. Okay, fine. We have this. Then entity 1, user. This represents identity, user table, responsibilities, account identity, author. Okay. Production user model ID, email, password hash is email verified, provider. Okay. Dylan, what is AIML? I guess I can also try, as I know Python. AIML stands for artificial intelligence and machine learning. Basically, machine learning is the basics of getting into AI. If you want to build AI. Okay. Vishal 18, are you writing test cases also? No, right now we are not covering test cases. Like I'll be covering test cases once development part is done. Rajdeep, dude, which job has more money? SDE, data science, data analytics, data engineering, AI, ML engineering. Okay. Right now I will suggest SDE and data science. Okay. Fine. नमक वाइटी यार सीनियर इंजीनियर को सीनियर इंजीनियरिंग क्या बनाता है वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन नमक like the way a senior engineer before we start writing the code we have to plan there's a like if you get into software engineering life cycle first there's before we start writing the code we have to make the entire functional requirement and functional requirement or non-functional requirement document where we understand like what are the core features that we need to build. Then we make system design decisions like what kind of tech stack we need, what kind of architecture we need, all these things. So this is what makes a system engineer a senior engineer. Namak, bro, can I book time for tomorrow itself? Yeah, like you can use the link in the description to book a one-on-one call with me, Tyler. Yours ain't working either. Lol, what? Please send your again just Discord username, okay? Rahul Sharma, bro, make one project with Spring Boot. Okay, Rahul, like in future I'll build. Okay, ID, email. Okay, let's build this. So we have model, but as we know that before we start coding we have to go to here. Let's get the rubber. Where is the rubber? Yeah, this one. We have this, and just a sec, we have this, and first let's put a heading here, authentication system. Okay, we have this, and then now we'll have the user table. This is my user table, right? We have this user table, and then I have the ID, which is of type which is the primary key. ID is the primary key, and the data type is UUID, right? We have the UUID, then we have the depending on the use case we can store the first name, last name, all these things, but we can just, the main thing is here email, and email is of type string and it has to be unique, right? We have email, then we have password hash, अरे भाई क्या है, what the hell is this? Okay, we have this. Then after this, after email, we have password hash, and this is of type string. Okay, we have password hash. Then what we have is email verified boolean. Is email verified? Is email, this is the database schema of an authentication system in production, like in real world products. These are the kind of schema designs we go for. Verified should be boolean, right? We have this boolean. Okay, Nick Tennings, in your one-on-one job website, how did you build the data selection feature? Actually, that thing, I'm using a third-party software for this. Okay, Bliss Vishal 18. I would love to suggest to go with test-driven development. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Okay. Smith Gyan, hi भैया कैसे हो? Hello Smith Gyan, welcome to the stream. What's up? Okay, भाई PayPal है, Paytm नहीं. Who to book time with you? How to book time with you? PayPal है, Paytm नहीं. I don't know man. Like if you, I'll just show just a sec. अब खुद की स्ट्रीम के डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाना पड़ेगा. स्ट्रीम सेटिंग्स. एक सेकेंड, I'll show you guys. If you go to description and let's go to this link. Let's go to the link. Let's see what we get. Like in this link, you can book a one-on-one call with me, and like this is what you will get. You will see the description. Then, for example, you want for a Friday, you want 10 a.m. Only one slot is available because I take only 3 calls per day. So now you can confirm your details. You can give all your details, and then like then you have to pay. It's a paid. Okay. Only book it if you are serious about it. Okay. Nah, NG Tantai. Okay, email verify provider. Now we have to get the provider as well. Provider, right? We have to get the provider, and this is also a type string. And provider we are storing because in future when we use Google OAuth, we can say that it is from Google, right? Smith Gyan, अगर अच्छा भैया अगर आप कोलकाता से हो, क्या आपको बंगाली आती है? प्लीज़ अगर आप बंगाली में कुछ बोलते तो. हाँ भाई, हम ही बांग्ला जानी. एनजी तंता यूज़ AI. ओके, प्रोवाइडर स्ट्रिंग राइट. एंड व्हाट एल्स? क्रिएटेड एट, अपडेटेड एट. ओके, वी हैव हियर क्रिएटेड एट, डेट, टाइम, updated at date, time. Okay, we have this. So okay, we have this user table, right? We have the user table. Then after user table, we have the session table. Session table is also very important. We have the session table also. ID, user ID, refresh token hash, user agent, IP address. Do not anti-AI agent, use it, master it. Okay, user agent, IP. See, like in some web application, we have this IP address block feature, right? So how that work is that they store the IP address, your current IP address, and if you do something illegal, they will block your IP address. So yeah. Vishal, provider can be enum. Yes, provider should be an enum depending on it's a. Yeah, that's a good suggestion actually. Let's make it an enum. Provider, make it an enum. Yep. Let's make it an enum, and it can be email or Google. Okay, we can make it like this. Email or Google, right? Fine. So after this, then we have the session table. We have the session table. And here we'll have ID, and it is a primary key, UUID. Then we have the user ID. This is a foreign key. Namak bhai, I'm serious, but UPI is the only option. Okay, you can email me. Namak, you can send me an email. You can see the email in the description of the stream. There I will give you my PayPal link. You can pay there also. Okay, user ID, then user ID, then we'll have the, okay, hold on, user ID, then refresh token hash, okay, of type string. Okay, hold on, we have this one, user ID, and this is also of type UUID. Okay, fine, we have this. Then after this we have user agent. By user agent we mean, is it a browser, what kind of browser, something like that. User agent, then we have IP address string, then we have IP address, then we expires at, revoked at, expires at, revoked at. Okay, expires at, revoked at, date, time, and here also we have date, time, then we have created at, date, time, then we have updated at, date, time. So there is a relationship between the session table and the user table. So let's establish that relationship. So actually this user ID is pointing to this one. So this is the important part. Okay, so we have the session, then after this we have the role, we have a role table as well. So okay, so let's create this table, not this color. We have this, go here, create this and put this here. We have the role table. Rajdeep, dude, how better is Codex in Pro subscription? That Codex, it just go subscription. I have no, like, I have used Codex in the free subscription only, free model only, but it is good. Codex is actually very impressive. I used it. Yeah, like there's a video in my YouTube channel. You can see that video. Satyam Bhosle, bro, implementing RBAC. Yes, we are implementing role-based access as well. Okay, so here we have admin. Okay, admin, user, moderator, like something like that, and support. You have moderator and support, right? These are the roles that we have. This is the role, and each role will have a permission. Namak, hey man, emailed you to book the meeting for tomorrow, 15th May. Please let me know when you could send the PayPal and call. Oh, okay, I'll let you know. Satyam Bhosle, why this? I mean, no granular controls. Can you explain, Satyam? Okay, role. Then we have after role also. Then here we have after role we have permission table, right? We have permission table. Yep, we have permission table, and for this one course grade. Okay, create, delete user, ban account, manage subscriptions. Oh, that's nice, that's interesting. Okay, so in Pulmer we have create, post, delete a user, delete user, ban account, and manage subscript. Okay, we have this, okay. Satyam Bhosle, with this approach you won't have roles in runtime or also permission in runtime. Plus you will need super admin who can CRUD over the roles and permission and their relationship. Yeah, like admin will be that user. FNK Gamer, ब्रो कॉलेज में से इंटर्नशिप करने का आया है बट स्प्रिंग बूट की इंटर्नशिप है नहीं मिल रही. एक काम करो, स्प्रिंग बूट का क्विक एक ट्यूटोरियल देख के एक प्रोजेक्ट बना लो एंड देन शोकेस. Satyam Bose, I mean you can't add roles and permissions over this. Plus, with the granular control, you will require the audit trails. Okay, got it. Yeah, we are going to implement audit trails as well. Khan M04, welcome to stream Khan M. Hello, I'm from Vietnam and I'm a Java developer. Okay, welcome to the stream Khan M. What's up? Jeel Patel, hello Jeel, welcome to the stream. भाई तू पूरे दिन क्या करता है? मैं पूरे दिन अपनी स्टार्टअप पे काम करता हूँ, फिर 1-on-1 कॉल्स लेता हूँ, फ्रीलांसिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स है तो फ्रीलांसिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम करता हूँ, बस यही सब करता रहता हूँ पूरे दिन, ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं. ओके, वी हैव दिस परमिशंस. ओके, role permission. Okay, audit log. Okay, user session roles are collection of permissions. Okay, why role? Okay, entity permission, granular capabilities. Okay, why permission matter? Roles are coarse grained, permission are fine grained. Production system usually combine both. Many to many relation understood. Okay, user will have a user role. Okay, fine, this is a proper normalization. Okay, phase 2 Prisma setup done. Okay, fine. ID, email, password, hash. Okay, now we have to build the models, right? FNK gamer, bro, company नहीं मिल रही Spring Boot के लिए. You know any online internship? Actually, you know, like I also face the issue with Spring Boot. It is very difficult to get a job as a fresher because, you know, if you see online, they will say that we are looking for fresher but 2 years of experience. How can a fresher get 2 years of experience? NG Tantai, hello, I am from Vietnam too. नहीं तो मिड्डू. Okay. Vishal 18, is the name or username missing or was it intentional? Yeah, actually, right now we are just going for email. Like as I said earlier, we can add email for your first name, last name, username, all these things. It's pretty simple. But the main thing is email and ID here. Okay, so then we have this. Fine. Let's go. So let's create the model user. And here we have ID, and ID is of type UUID. Hold on, ID, just a sec. ID of type string, and at the rate ID, and at the rate default it is UUID. Fine, we have UUID, then we have ID, then we have email. We have email of type string, and email has to be unique because at the rate unique. Fine. Paras Aroda, SaaS project. Yes, development of the SaaS is done, but we need to register a business. Only then we can deploy it because there is this payout feature and it needs a business registration part. ID, email, password hash, password hash, string. Okay, we have string, then we have is email verified boolean, and by default it will be false. Yep. Then we have provider, and this provider can be enum. You have to make, here it is saying auth provider. Okay, we have this auth provider. Yeah, it's an enum. Cool. So here we can create enum auth provider, auth provider, and here we have email, and we have Google provider. So this can be of this provider, auth provider, auth provider, and by default at the rate default it will be email. Okay, SQLite is the best. Okay, Vishal, password hash should be optional for Google Auth. Password hash should be optional. Very good. Yep, true. I mean null. Yeah, password hash should be. Thanks Vishal, thanks a lot. Provider, then we have, okay, this sessions and all we have to create later. Created at time, and default will be null. Okay, and then we have updated at date time, and it will be at the rate updated at. Okay, we have this. Okay, সেমিকন্ডাক্টর দাদা কি খবর সব ভালো সেমিকন্ডাক্টর হাউ আর ইউ তুমি কেমন আছো okay we have model, this is done. Then session model, so does it, okay, id user, okay, refresh token hash user agent ip address expired at revoked at okay, time expires at okay, expires at revoked at created at updated at indexing user id and expires at okay, or delete cascade, okay, fields user id references id, fine, okay, for it. So we have to create this model session. We have this id of type string at the rate id at the rate default video id. Okay, id, we have this id, then we have the user id, we have the user id string id user id, then we have the user of user, and yeah, we need to create the relation at the rate relation fields, we're calling it user id references to id and on delete cascade. Okay, we have this, then we have refresh token hash string refresh token hash, we have the refresh token hash. After this we have user agent ip address, okay, user agent of type string optional, and then we have ip address of type string optional, expires at date time, then we have revoked at date time, and this is optional, then we have created at date time, and this is at the rate created at, we have this created at, and this will be at the rate default now, then we have updated at date time, and this will be at the rate updated at. Okay, we have, okay, not this, updated at, right. Then we have indexing at the rate index, so we are indexing the user id, and also we are indexing the expires at. Okay, we are indexing it, we got, okay, we have this, if user is deleted session should disappear automatically. Okay, fine, then we have the role model id user roles, hold on, so if we are using this here sessions, okay, fine, okay, expires at, then we have role model, model role ID name user roles, role model, okay, user role, user ID, role ID, user, on delete cascade, role, on delete cascade, okay, assign that, okay, user role, okay, role model, okay. So before we get into this, we have to create the role table, role, okay, role table, okay, model role, okay, we have id string at the rate id at the rate default uuid, okay, we have id, then we have name string at the rate the string, and it has to be unique, okay. नमक वाइटी ब्रो, आप कितने बड़े हो यार, यू साउंड लाइक यू हैव गॉट years of experience. I'm 25 years old and I have 1 year of working experience because I had a job. I left my job 3 months ago. There I worked as a Spring Boot developer and I have 1 year of working experience, but development experience I have since 2020. Namak Whitey, I wish I started coding as a teen. Okay, it's fine, you can start now as well. It's not so tough. TechMong US. Welcome to the stream, TechMong. Currently, in which sem you are? I completed my BTech. I've completed my BTech. Bisha, I think delete is best. Soft delete is best overall. I think is deleted can be added. Yeah, is deleted. Yeah, we can add that. We can add that. Okay, we have this ID name. We have okay user role, not now. We have created at date time, and this will be at the rate default, just default, and it should be now, okay. We have this, then we have permission, hold on, user roles, role permission, ID name, okay, fine, model permission, id string at the rate id at the rate default uuid, then we have name string unique role permission created at date time at the rate default now, okay. We have this, so now we create role permissions, okay, user role. So in this role we can add this role permissions role, we have this user role, okay, not this one, okay, remove this, okay, we have this, okay. So now dude, impressive यार, एक बात please confirm कर दो for meet. Yeah, I'll tell you, like after today's development stream, I'll let you know. Gumball, hello G, hello Gumball, welcome to the stream. Tech Mango US, will you make front end for these backend projects? Not now, because this is entirely focused on backend. Front end, like like front end is fairly easy. Like I've done front end a lot in previously, and now we are focusing mainly on the backend. We have this model permission, and then we have front end is just a way of consuming this API and showing the data. AG status, hey, what's up? Hello AG status, welcome to the stream. What's up? Model permission, model user role, user ID, role ID, model user role, user ID string, role ID string, okay, and then here we have user at the rate relation fields, user ID, references ID, and then we have on delete cascade. We have this user, and then we have the role at the rate relation fields, role ID, references ID, on delete cascade, and then we have assigned at date time at the rate default now, and then at the rate ID we are making a composite ID. Composite ID is basically a primary key that is composed of two IDs. Like here we are composing this with user ID and role ID. Okay. User. Okay. So user table session. We have user roles and session. Okay, fine. मोहम्मद सुलमान, वेलकम टू सी मोहम्मद सर। पीएचपी करके हमें कितने और कौन सी प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाने चाहिए माई सीक्वल के साथ? PHP with coordinator you can build anything. Backend can be built. PHP coordinator is a strong backend framework. You can build a lot of things. मोहम्मद, और मैं साथ वाइब कोडिंग कर लेता हूँ कि ये ठीक है या ऐसे सही नहीं है, हर चीज़ खुद लिखना चाहिए? टेल मी एज अ बिगिनर, एज अ फ्रेशर आई विल नॉट टेल यू टू डू वाइब कोडिंग, क्योंकि फ्रेशर का क्या है ना कि कुछ सीख नहीं पाएंगे अगर फ्रेशर्स आर वाइब कोडिंग, दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द फंडामेंटल्स. ओपन कोड, ओके ओके, जस्ट अ सेक गाइस, जस्ट अ सेक. भाई क्या हो गया मेरे को आज? ओके टेक अमंग यू अस. Does creating these models and controllers require some system design requirements like normal project doesn't require these much of database planning? Actually, when you are trying to build a production grade scalable backend system, actually schema design is one of the most important steps, because if you mess up your schema, then from day one your backend is actually going in the wrong direction. So database schema is actually one of the most important role, and whenever I have seen people spending their weeks designing schemas for products. Okay, we have user role assigned at role model, user role. Okay, then we have role permission. Okay, then we have model role permission. So what are the permission allowed to that role, right? So here we have role ID of type string, then we have role ID, and then we have permission id of type string. Then here we have at the rate id. Here we have role id, and here we have permission id, right? We have this. Manish, hello bhaiya, hello Manish, welcome to the stream. What's up? Role id, then we have role and permission. Okay, so here we can do role at the rate relation, and here we have fields, role id, references id, and then here we have on delete cascade. Okay, and then we have permission at the rate relation. स्मिथ ज्ञान, डार्ट या फिर कॉटलिन? गो फॉर डार्ट. डार्ट के साथ आई थिंक इन फ्लटर यू कैन डू क्रॉस प्लेटफॉर्म apps, so go for dart and then go into flutter. Fields, here we're calling it permission id and references to id, and this will be on delete cascade. Okay, Namak YT, correct me if I'm wrong. I have been getting overwhelmed by concepts because I want to be advanced backend guy. But looking at you, I see that there are few very important and some side K backend concepts, and being advanced is just how well you plan plus design, and we all different combinations of problem you have seen. Yeah, like you're on the right track. Actually, you have got the concept. Like advanced backend system is all about building a scalable backend, and scalable backend you have to design your backend system really well, and you have to write clean code as well. If you have seen my previous streams, there we have gone with dependency inversion, where we use class-based concepts in JavaScript, right? So those concepts are very important. Okay, permission. Okay, we have role permission assigned at date time at the rate default now. Okay, we got this role permission as well. Why composite IDs matter? Prevent duplicates. Role 5 times. Okay, phase 2 indexing strategy. Smith Gyan, Namak YT, bro, can't wait to talk to you in the Gmeet chat. Bye, I'm so excited. Oh, thanks Namak. Like you, after the stream I'll let you know how you can book the call. Okay. भैया क्या डार्ट से मैं फ्रंट एंड एंड बैक एंड दोनों कर सकता हूँ, या फिर बैक एंड के लिए मुझे अलग यूज करना है? डार्ट से जस्ट अ सेकंड, आई नीड टू चेक. डार्ट कैन बी यूज्ड इन backend? I don't think so. Just check. Yes, Dart can be also used as a backend, while it is most famous for Power Flutter on front end. Okay. Mobile app, Flutter and your server allowing you. Okay. Yeah, you can use it in backend as well. Namak, fire hoga. Thanks, Namak. Ayush Goldley, best extension VS Code for someone who is complete beginner. There are lots of extensions based on use cases. Like if you are working with React, then go for RAFC wala extension is there. Use that. There are lots of extensions. You have to based on your use case, you have to find extensions actually. NG Tantai, why your English is so good? Oh, thanks NG Tantai. It's natural, I think. Since a young age I have been reading books a lot, so that's why. Namak YT, bro, Dart front end dedicated hai. Okay, don't force technology unless it's needed. Use right tool for right job. True, Namak. Ayush Gold, in general coding experience. In general, I have 1 year of working experience, but my coding experience is from 2020. This is my backend. Okay, why indexes matter? Without indexes, DB scans entire tables. Okay, fine. Important indexes. Session use. Okay, hold on. In session we have, okay, session expiration needed for clean job, okay. Run migration, okay. Prisma client architecture. Now we say, okay, new Prisma client. Okay. Step 3, registration flow. Fine. Got it. Step 3. Okay. Okay, fine. So we have to run migrations now. So migration, we can run the normal script, but usually I create a dedicated script for that. Oh no, my code, bro. Do you get freelancing projects from YouTube? No, only get freelancing projects from my own network, my friends, families, and that's it. I hardly get any freelancing clients from online. Okay, स्मिथ ज्ञान भैया ये Prisma and Superbase में क्या difference? Prisma is an ORM which stands for Object Relational Mapping. Prisma is a way where you write a code and you don't have to write raw SQL queries, right? So that's what Prisma does. And Superbase is a dedicated backend as a service inside which we have Postgres database as well. We can just create the database in Superbase and we can connect it with our backend, or else we don't have to build the backend as well. In Superbase only we can build the backend. Namak White. Super is a good, okay. So why a lot of people use Superbase when then why don't wanna manage? It's manage Postgres, okay? Okay. Rehan, what are you building? Right now we are building the scalable backend, and there right now we are building a scalable authentication service. Prisma is for a type of DB. No, Prisma is an ORM. Basically to interact with your DB like Mongoose or Spring ORM, okay? Yes, true. I use Goldlane. Nah, bhaiya, I'm asking extension in general of overall, which help in coding to learn and build. You know, like extension don't actually teach you anything. Extension is just a way of writing less boilerplate code. That's it. Well, I haven't seen a resource like Notebook ever for backends. Okay, nice. And in a Spring Boot, Spring Cloud Stream. Okay. So we have to create the script. Where is the script? Where the hell is the script? Script. If I go to my repository, I'll go to my not this one. This one. We have this one. If I go here and backend package.json, here we have this script db run and migrate. Just copy this and I can put this here because we don't have to write such long thing. We can just write this db migrate db generate. Okay, fine. Now if I go here, npm run db generate. Okay, npm run db generate. Fine. npm run db migrate. Okay, done. Now just to check, I'll do this again because I need to see that message that there are no updates. Yeah, already is in sync, correct? So this is done. Now if I go to my backend and here if I go and I refresh it in my schemas and in my tables, we have this permission role permission session user role. Okay, fine. We have all these things. Just check the session. In session IP address user agent. Okay, fine. We have this. We can take a lot of things like location and all these things, anything. Okay, Do you have any online product of yours? No, I have not launched any SaaS or startup. Currently, we are working on it. वलीद भाई आप जो बना रहे हो मैं 10 मिनट्स में बना लूंगा. Oh, that's great, Waleed. Congrats, man. You have that skill where you can build this in 10 minutes. Congratulations. Missman 3. Welcome to the stream, Missman. 100 npm dependency got hacked in last 24 hours. Please check your code base for them. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks for letting me know, man. What the hell is happening? Like, okay. We have this. So this schema part is done. Schema part is done, I guess. Okay, run migration. Hold on. Yeah, this thing is done. Indexing we are doing, we have done. Migration we have done. Prisma client architecture. Exactly. We have to create the Prisma client now. And we have to create a singleton Prisma client. Lib. And here we can do prisma.ts. In lib we can make prisma.ts. Okay. So first we need the Prisma client. src lib prisma.ts. This is what we get here, but the thing is, in my Postgres, in my here Prisma client, we have this, okay. Yeah, this client we need, right? Adapter Prisma pg. Hold on, compare it. Yeah, okay. We have this. We can just get it from here. Import this, close it, and Prisma client not from here. Yeah, we got this here. Client.js Prisma client. Hold on. If I move this and if I import Prisma client from generated part is out of lib, okay. Yeah, we got this. Manish, Bhaiya, can you explain these topics, supervised versus unsupervised learning, overfitting, underfitting, basic algorithms like linear regression, decision trees, key means? Okay, yeah, sure. See, first what happens, let's start with supervised learning. First let's understand what do we mean by supervised learning. Supervised learning is a way, for example, this is a baby. First understand this is a baby. This is a small baby. This is a small baby. And you show a bird to this baby. This is a bird. Don't mind my drawing. This is my drawing is very bad. This is a bird. And this is a bird. Right. This is a bird. So first, baby has eyes. Baby will look at the bird. And baby will try to figure out what is this. Right. And this is, for example, you are the father or the mother. You are the parent. You are the parent. You are the parent, right? So baby will see this bird, okay, then baby will see, oh, what is this, right? Then as a parent you will go to baby and you will tell baby that it is a bird. It is a bird, right? So now baby will understand it's a bird. So next time baby sees this, baby will, oh yeah, my father told me it's a bird, so it's a bird. So this is an example of classified, supervised learning, because here a parent is actually feeding the data, like we are labeling the data and we are telling that this is a bird, right? For example, now next time, this is the mother. This is the mother. This is the mother, right? Now the baby knows that this is a bird, right? So now again, mother will tell this baby that yes, it is a bird, but the name of this bird is a crow. This bird is a crow, right? So now this baby knows that it is a bird as well as this is a name of the bird is crow. So this is an example of supervised learning, right? So basically supervised learning, what we do, we have a model, like whatever model we have, this is our model and this is our AI model. That can be anything. And any, like based on classification or regression, Like basically supervised is used in classification as far as I know. So this is your model and this is your data. This is your data, and these data are classified and there's a label, there's an output. Yeah, it's a boy or a girl, it's a dog or a cat, all these things. So model will train on this and model knows that okay, this is like the output. So then model does something and then model knows that if certain criteria is matched, then it's a cat, certain criteria is matched, it's a dog. This is a classic example of a supervised learning. And when it comes to unsupervised learning, what we do is in unsupervised learning, basically in unsupervised, just a sec, hold on. Yeah. So in unsupervised learning, similarly, we have a model. Or basically, let's see you're watching a cricket match. You're watching a cricket match. You're watching a cricket match. It's a cricket match. Wow, so many people. It's a stadium. I hope it's a stadium. You can understand that it's a stadium, right? You are seeing cricket match. You have eyes. You are seeing cricket match. You are very happy, right? Then you are looking at the scoreboard that there is 100 runs in 10 overs, right? This is the scoreboard. This is the first time you're watching a match, right? You're watching the match, you are trying to find patterns. Okay, like in 10 overs the match, like batsman has, like a team has scored 100 runs in 10 overs, right? So they are running at 10 ka run rate, right? You are making these patterns in your head. Nobody's telling you anything, right? You are just doing it yourself, and you're trying to analyze the pattern. Like if this 10 run rate goes till the next 10 overs, then the score will be approximated 200. You are trying these kind of things. So this is a idea of an unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, we have an unlabeled data. We have an unlabeled data. And what do I mean by unlabeled data? Basically, in unlabeled data, this is my data. Hold on. This is my data. Like I have output, but there are no outputs defined. Outputs are not defined in unlabeled data. So our model, this is our model, will basically try to run computations on these data and try to find patterns in this data. Try to find patterns, right? So in unsupervised, basically we try to find any clustering. Like clustering, if you know a bit about machine learning, you know about clustering. Like we have data points, and if these data points fall in this pattern, it belongs to cluster A. If this data here, it is cluster B. If data points are here, it is cluster C. So in unsupervised learning is used here, right? So this is what is unsupervised learning is. And what was the next thing? Hold on, just a sec. We have this underfitting, overfitting. See, underfitting is a concept. Like for example, you are a student. You are a student. You are reading a book. Like tomorrow is your exam. This is your book. This is your book. Or a question paper. Like for example, question paper got leaked. Question paper got leaked, right? So you got the question paper and you memorized all the answer of these questions. You memorized it, right? So next time when you go for the exam, you score 100% because you memorize the question. You just saw the question, you memorize, you ratta maar liya question ka answers ko, theek hai? So you perform very well in training data, right? But now after few days you give another exam, but this time you don't have the question paper, right? But in this testing data you perform 50%. So this kind of situation where a model performs really well in your training data set, but it performs really bad in your testing data set. This is a concept of overfitting. Like a model is overfitting on the data points in your training data set, right? So this is a classic example of overfitting. And underfitting is reverse. Underfitting is reverse. Like you are not doing anything. Like tum ratta bhi nahi maar raha, you are not performing anywhere. Not even on the test data set, not even on the training data set. That's underfitting. So in machine learning, we have to avoid overfitting and also we need to avoid underfitting. So there are lots of ways for that. Okay. Linear models, decision trees and all. Okay. So linear model is basically, like for example, linear model, what it does, is these are your data points. These are your data points. These are your data points, right? These are your data points. So for example, you have k-means linear regression, right? So what we do is we create a line through this, right? We create a line through this, and we decide through this line, we decide the minimum distance of each data points. For example, this data point, this data point, this data point, and then according we perform some computations, and then we decide if data fall on this side of this line, it belongs to this category, this line, and this category. Then this is also used in prediction model. Regression is basically used in number prediction, and logistic regression is used in your classification models. So yeah, that's the thing. And tree me, we have this decision trees. These things are also a part of regression only, but computation is different. So yeah, fine. Missed man, why are you using Prisma? Because I know Prisma, I like Prisma, that's why. Smith Gyan, भाई क्या आपको वो SaaS project complete हो गया? Development हो चुका है. Now we need to deploy it. So yeah. And now deployment is only done, deployment can only be done after business registration, because right now we are working on, there's this payout feature. So for that payout feature, I need to register my business. Rehan, give me some startup ideas. Rehan, the best way to find a startup idea is to build something that you are having a problem with, right? To solve your own problems and then scale it. आज़ाद, नीट की बात हो रही है क्या? नीट की बात नहीं हो रही है. ओके. शुभम मिश्रा, हाय ब्रो, वो मैं पेमेंट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ 1-on-1 कॉल के लिए. क्यों, क्या हो चुका है? व्हाट्स द इशू? लाइक देयर इज अ इशू ऑन द वेबसाइट और समथिंग एल्स? मनीषा, थैंक्स भैया, वेलकम Manish. Nitish, hello Nitish, welcome to the stream. Hi bro, I started learning JavaScript last month. Now I know all the fundamentals of JavaScript. How long it will take to learn advanced backend, and give me a roadmap too. Okay, so before you get into advanced, you need to understand normal basics of backend. You can do this by going to Child Code YouTube channel. You will see a backend playlist there. Follow that playlist, it will teach you. Nikhil Thanix, I'm back. Welcome back, Nikhil. Azad, hello Azad, hello Asasa Automations, welcome to the stream. What's up? Okay. You have this, so yep. कहाँ है ये, क्या हुआ? Okay, hold on. Okay, not this one. So let's import only from env.js, okay, and this we can get it from here. env.with URL. Fine, we have this. npm run dev. Okay. Missed man, I mean, what is Prisma? It's ORM. Yes, it's an ORM. Which is better for front-end, React Router v7 or Tan Stack? For React, I usually go for React Router v7. I have not used Tan Stack yet. I go for React Router. Okay, so this part is done. Okay, so this one is done. Fine. So let's go here. Okay. View as tree. View as list. Okay. Close this. So first I'll go here. Now we are going for this one. Git branch. Git. Yeah, for this one we have to create a new branch. Switch C. Okay, git switch C, and here we have feature Prisma schema. We have this feature Okay, actually dash C. Okay, so we have to fix this, that it should be space here. It should have space here. Fine, we have this. So now git branch, we have this. The macro files, what's up, what's your SaaS deal? Actually, for my SaaS, development part is done. Now I need to deploy it, and before that, I need to register my business because we are using the payout feature. It's a B2B SaaS, so we are using the payout feature. So I need to register my business also. Okay. Shubham Mishra, which playlist do you watch for this? Okay, Miss Man, I'm planning on rebuilding my portfolio website. I want to keep it minimal. Do you have any suggestion? Like, just showcase your skills, showcase your project. Don't go for fancy things. Keep it simple, keep it clean, keep it professional. Okay, then here we have git status, git add, git status, git commit, prisma schema created, git push to origin from, git push to origin from this. Okay, git push to origin from this. Okay, we have this. Okay, we have this. So if I go to my here, if I go, and if we go here, Anirudh, hi bro, remember? Yes, Anirudh, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Azasa Automation, not B2B. It's a B2B SaaS, like business to business. Yeah, but what's your SaaS about? What does it do? It's for managing and booking appointments, online appointments, and offline appointments, and managing the payments as well. Okay. Feature Prisma had recent push 55 seconds ago, and okay. And if I go with my main branch, in the main branch we have this boilerplate code. Okay, fine, we have this boilerplate code logger setup. Okay, now let's do one thing, that we can switch to feature Prisma, and here we can go, and here we can see, and here we can see src non schema prisma schema.prisma. Okay, Abhishek come 1715, will you using, can you explain, Abhishek, and welcome to the stream. We have this, and after this we have src lib. Okay, so this we have. Now let's merge it in the main branch. We have to merge it in the main branch. Abhishek Kum 1715. Will you use cloud for your SaaS? Yes, I'll be using cloud for my SaaS for deployment. Okay, let's merge it. Okay, git branch. We have this git branch. Okay, now we have to merge it. This changes, git switch to main. Okay, main. Now we have git switch, git switch main, git switch main, and here we have git main, git branch. Okay, we have this branch, and then Get pull origin main. Get pull origin main. Okay. Merge. Okay. Now we have to do. Yeah, see, this is what is happening. Yeah, बार बार ऊपर क्यों चल जा रहा है अपने आप? Get merge. Get merge. देख रहा है बार बार ये अपने ऊपर चला जा रहा है. Notion also needs to be updated. We can make Notion better as well. Get merge. Git merge. 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 Then get push to origin from main. Okay. Let's see. Now if I go here and now if I refresh it, let's see what we get. We need to go to the main branch. Yeah, Prisma schema created and Prisma schema or Prisma. Okay, we have this. Fine. The macro files. Why are you going B2C? There's much larger and frankly easier market in scaling a scheduler to business. Okay, actually, like basically, I want to make it like something, you know, a business will use my SaaS to create their sessions, their bookings, and all these things, their services. And this can be online or offline services. Then they will get a URL. Then this URL they can share it with their customers, and then customers can use that link, and then they can make the payment, and then payment will come to my SaaS, and I will take a commission like 8% transaction, and remaining amount will go to my business's bank account. Shubham Mishra, what are your opinion on Char Code for learning JS? It's a very good YouTube channel. I learned JavaScript from there only. It's a very good YouTube channel for learning JavaScript and also other things as well. It's a good YouTube channel. I like it. Okay, schema or Prisma done. And if I go to my src lib prisma.ts, okay, everything is fine. And guys, the code is available in my GitHub repository. The GitHub repository link in the description of the stream. Fine. Yeah, you can get the code here. Satyam Bhosle, but don't you think for initial SaaS going B2B is much more better than B2C? Yeah, maybe it is better, but when I was starting out, I just wanted to build something. That's why, and I use these things like for one-on-one booking. I want to manage my own one-on-one bookings, right? So that's why I wanted to build something for myself. So I thought, why not? Let's build something for everyone. Okay, what after auth, bro? After auth, we are going to get into something complex. Like according to that, let's see what is after this. After phase 4, we are going to build a URL shortener. And just a reminder, the code is available in the description of the stream. And like in my GitHub. Fine, we have this. This is done. I have this step. I have completed. We'll start with a goal of step 2. Okay, before step 2, step 2, step 3, step 3. Okay, step 3. Yeah, this one. This one done. And this. It's okay. It's fine. Step 1. Step parts. So here we have step 3. Step 3, step 3. Step 5, step 4, step 3. This one. I'll start with step 3. Okay. Now guide me and teach me, okay? Fine. सत्यम मुझे भाई गर्मी में सर्दी कैसे हो गई यार मैन मुझे भी नहीं पता लाइक कैसे हो गई गर्मी में सर्दी Shubham Mishra, but bro, Google Meet also do the same. How you convince that people? Yeah, Google Meet can do that, but there are lots of features like management of the bookings, management of the payments, and you can design your payment page. All these things. You can design your UI part. Like if you want to see the detail of the product, you can see the stream where I was working on the project. Okay. Abbas Ali, welcome to stream, Abbas. Why I want to start learning backend, so Python or Node.js, which one will be better for future? If you want to get into AI ecosystem, then go with Python. And if you want to get into normal backend along with Gen AI, even if you want to get with Gen AI, you can stick to JavaScript as a Node.js for backend. But if you want to build a AI model or something like that, then go with Python. एनजी तताई व्हेन डू यू नेस्ट जेएस इन फ्यूचर अभी तक तो मैंने सोचा नहीं है ब्रो आर यू हार्ड कोर नेस्ट जेएस फैन actually nest.js is actually a good backend javascript framework backend javascript framework and the code structure is very well structured okay for what DTO validation part exactly this is important first principle 3a registered DTO responsibility service control exact see it knows everything actually chat gpt's context is very good I have to say structure okay fine DTO validation password why not trim to lowercase no mail okay Satyam Bhosle, yes, I mean Express.js still acts as a library, whereas Nest.js actually, yes, exactly. Nest.js is very good. But if you know Express.js, then learning Nest.js is not so difficult. And if you, especially if you come from Java, Spring Boot background, then you will learn Next.js easily because the code structure is similar to Spring Boot in Nest.js. Shubham Mishra, bro is hardcore fan of Galgoti. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So I think this will do later. Use this. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. And guys, this is my Twitter. If you want to, I'm very active on Twitter. So if you want to connect with me on Twitter, the link is in the description of the stream. Let's see what's happening. And the Discord server link, like all these prompts and everything, I share in my Discord server, so you can join it there. Satyam, bro, I am using this prompt, of course, developed by me. No compliments. Rate the implementation on the scale of 10. Split the response in the good for and critical question. Yeah, that's a good prompt, Satyam. I also, once we build the project, I use AI to do the code analysis as well. Talha codes. Welcome to stream, Talha. Learn React. What I have to learn next. Get into backend. Get into backend with Express, React, Express, Node, MongoDB. Get into that. Then become a full stack developer. Shubham, vibe coder and developer में difference क्या है? Vibe coder, see, vibe coding is a way. I'll give you a very good analogy. I use it a lot. You have oven in your home. You have an oven, right, or a microwave, and you can make a cake using using your oven, right? Using your oven, you can bake a cake. Oh, hobby people are getting more attention now. The API client that respects your time. A blazing fast native app built with Rust, HTTP WebSockets. Okay, nice. I think I should get into Rust as well. I want to learn Rust. I'll start doing that, okay? Yeah, so I was saying that just because you have an oven in your home, that does not mean you can start a bakery, right? You still need all those things, all those skills as a baker to start a bakery. Similarly, vibe coding is something like that. You have an oven in your home and you are building apps and all, like vibe coding and all. That's fine. That's good for fun, good for MVPs, good for to validate the idea. But if you build something scalable, build something real world, then you have to get into, full stack development as well. Satyam, what sort of router do you prefer? Config based or file based in FE? After time stack, it's like damn, React router is good, but the config thing isn't required. Okay. I use React router. I usually use React router only. I have not tried time stack yet. Namak. Vibe code is self-driving car. You don't know what and coding is being a mechanic and making car work. True. हिस्ट्री लविंग ग्लैड वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम हिस्ट्री लविंग ग्लैड भैया डेटा साइंस के लिए डीएसए करना पड़ता है क्या सी डीएसए अभी के टाइम पे ना ऐसा हो गया कि डीएसए इज गुड एनफ ओनली टू क्रैक इंटरव्यूज सी डीएसए इज अ वे ऑफ एक्चुअली मेकिंग योर सिस्टम वेरी फास्ट if you see if you get into core DSA irrespective of the interviews and all DSA is a skill of writing resource बचाओ कोड लाइक ऐसा कोड लिखो कि जिससे वहाँ रिसोर्सेज बचे वहाँ पे डीएसए काफ़ी हेल्पफुल होता है बट हम लोग ऐसे टाइम पे कि डीएसए को बस एज अ इंटरव्यू निकालने के लिए देखते हैं तो ठीक है डीएसए का कंसेप्ट क्या है कि आपको यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू राइट क्लीन स्केलेबल कोड दैट सेव्स रिसोर्सेज राइट एंड बाय रिसोर्सेज आई मीन इधर मेमोरी और टाइम एग्जीक्यूशन टाइम आई मीन सो डेटा साइंस के लिए डीएसए इज फाइन लाइक आप अगर आपको नॉर्मल पाइथन आता है गेट इनटू डीएसए आपको इतना लाइक यू कैन गेट इनटू डेटा साइंस आपको डीएसए का पूरा डेप्थ में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है सत्यम भोसले टाइम स्टैक राउटर इज मोर लाइक Next.js app router with type safety you can type save the query params to that's nice Satyam that's nice okay what's the last line of code you wrote without AI my Prisma configuration I think Spain considered several locations domestically and internationally to build world's most advanced space guys I have a question how does SpaceX earn money like anybody knows can someone tell me how SpaceX is actually making money I know that they are valued at such $1 billion but how are they generating revenue that's what I'm interested in how is SpaceX generating revenue let's actually post this let's post it post it yep how I have a genuine question. How is at the rate SpaceX generated revenue? I know they are valued a lot, but how are they generating revenue? Guys, I posted this thread, this tweet. If you guys know, do answer it here. They get some tenders from NASA. They launch satellites. Yeah, they get tenders like, but the thing is SpaceX profitable? Are they profitable yet? Because NASA is giving them tenders, but apart from NASA, do they have any more clients? That's what I'm interested in. I'm good. Hey bro, how are you? I'm good. Chinu, what's up? SpaceX से भी अभी Starlink आया है ना? अच्छा, okay. Namak, likely by sharing tech with NASA and launching satellite for others. Okay, bro, by selling the subscription of Starlink and rocket launches or government also maybe. Okay. Starlink is launched by which company? Starlink is developed, manufactured and launched by SpaceX. Okay, nice. Nice, okay, got it. Now I feel stupid asking this question, but let's see what we get. Elon self feeds his things like Starlink uses SpaceX and etc. Okay, got it. Like, let's see what is the valuation. What is the valuation of SpaceX? As of March, May 20th, SpaceX reported targeting valuation of 1.75 trillion or higher. Damn, bro, $1 trillion company. Okay, nice. Is SpaceX profitable? Reported to be profitable, largely driven by rapid growth of Starlink satellite internet division, which okay, by Starlink they are generating revenue. By Starlink, okay, got it. Okay, what SpaceX profitable before Starlink? SpaceX has consistently maintained high revenue from launch services, defense contracts since long before Starlink became a significant contributor, making okay, nice. I like it. It has been profitable. Please meet Ricky request देख लो without revealing email. Okay, just a second. I'll check it out. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Just a second, guys. I'll check my email. Hold on. Hi. Okay. Just a sec. Just a sec, guys. If you're interested in booking a slot on 16th May, you can confirm the booking. Just a sec, guys. Just a sec, guys. I'm writing an email. Okay, so email part is done. It is done. Okay, Satyam, Department of Defense. Okay, Chinu, but all these you find on the internet are just to show the paper, bro. Top companies like have many. Okay, got it, Chinu. He said, I am Sai BSS student and started learning data science. Please guide me. I have started Python. If you have started Python, then before you get into data science, you have to understand NumPy, Pandas, PyTorch, and then also you have to understand a bit of statistics as well. Satyam, imagine USA has Starlink, SpaceX, Planeteer as deadly combo. Okay, Palantir Plus, now Google, Anthropic. Yeah, man. See, that's why US is so strong because they build products that entire world uses. So like entire money from the world is going into USA. That's why USA's economy is so strong. We have to do that as well. FNK Gamer 007. Bro, I'm also thinking to start learning Spring Boot from ChatGPT because tutorial consume more time and less hands-on practice. See, before you get directly into ChatGPT, I would suggest you at least watch 1 or 2 good videos and code along with those videos. Then just code along with it, build a small project, and then get into GPT because if you directly get into GPT, you will not able to understand if GPT is hallucinating or it is actually telling you something right. So you have to be careful with that. Before I get into any tech stack, before I go into GPT and tell GPT to teach me, I watch at least 1 or 2 good videos and code along with those videos, and then I get into GPT and then I tell GPT to teach me. Okay, if America just fix their okay, they have developed it can paradise on earth. Yep, Satyam, I agree. Shubham, some month ago, Elon Musk is best friend of Trump, and they decide to invest in. Okay. Just check about. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. I just finished writing my most valuable PDF. Zero to launch case PDF. Reply man. Okay. Let's see what is inside this. Okay, let's see. Let's type MRR. MRR. Let's see what we get. And guys, now you can ask your questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. Palantir is also backed by Peter Thiel. Okay, nice, got it. If you are in tech, do less code and more content. This is the only way, guys. Okay. If I get some guarantee not using the smartest available model. Okay. I am a vibe coder. Scare me with one word. Let's see. Marketing, iOS WebKit, hallucination, tokens, distribution, local host. This one is funny. Local host is funny. Okay. Zinbug, maintenance, migration. Okay. Which should I build first to get 100 KMR? iOS app. Build iOS app. Because why I'm telling building iOS app? Because iOS people actually pay. I have seen that. Guys, I'm thinking of creating portfolio website. Okay, nice. Okay. Anything interesting? Nothing. It is cool, but it's 10x better when you connect with people who code. Shubham Mishra, what should the Indian government do to get more investment in sector for upcoming future? First, I think Indian government should build an startup ecosystem. Ayan Khan. Hello, Ayan Khan. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Satyam Bhosle. But imagine for some reasons the APIs of AIs go down and you have got have you got some bug in your app as non-tech vibe coder. Yeah, man. Hell. It will be hell. Anthropic is about to release a new model. Oh, nice. भाई लोग हर 2-2 महीने में मॉडल ला रहे हैं यार. They are actually bringing model in just 2 months gap, 2 or 3, maximum 4 months gap. Intern stipend, okay. Fresh, okay. The moment something feels urgent, your brain narrows its focus and stops going on alternatives. Urgency is the most effective way to make yourself stick to your goals. True. Thereof, I need a team to build this over. True. Okay. Lex Friedman, bro, this guy is a legend. Lex Friedman's podcast is one of the best podcasts ever. So then, most I guess they are optimizing it and training them on new data sets. That's it. Also, maybe with mouse compute, more compute. Okay, okay, got it. Namak bhai sent email. Okay, okay, let me check. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check the email. Email खेल रहा हूँ मैं अभी. Just a sec, guys. Oh, I saw energy here. But sent. Did you receive the amount? Or... Just a sec, guys. Okay. Okay, just a sec, guys. Just a sec. Just give me a sec, guys. मैं तो मेरी यादों में आऊं ना. भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना. Just a sec, guys. What the hell is wrong? Just a sec, guys. Just a sec. क्या हो रहा है भाई? Just a sec. क्या हो रहा है? एक सेकेंड. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Just a sec, guys. Doing something confidential. Hold on. I even can't understand what is India R&D now. Do now. Okay. And India should focus on stopping the scam and just a sec. एक second, guys. Just a sec, guys. Just a sec, guys. I know it's quite annoying, but hold on. एक second, भाई. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Hold on, guys. Just a sec. Just a sec, guys. Okay. एक सेकंड गाइस, जस्ट अ सेक, जस्ट अ सेक, जस्ट अ सेक. एक सेकंड गाइस, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड. ना तो मेरी यादों में, या तो मेरी यादों में आओ ना, आओ ना, भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना, भीगी भीगी रातों में. Okay, this is done. Close this, close this, close this. Anything else? Close this. And now let's share the screen. Fine. Alright guys, I'm back. Like everything is done now. ब्लैकलिस्ट स्पैम क्या होता है? I don't know, man. शुभम मिश्रा नाइट बॉट बावला हो गया है. Chinu, you get suspended from chatting for a minute. Nightbot is useless actually. Okay. What kind of stuff do you have to say to get I have no idea, man. Chinu, probably don't tag anyone, but I guess that still doesn't happen every time. Okay. All right. Okay, fine. We have this. If VS Code was made in India. This is so funny. True. Okay. Fine. This. Kshitij Kendra, welcome to the stream, Kshitij. Bro, complete Flutter and Firebase. What to do next? Should I start building something or learn anything other? Firebase, yeah, you can start now. Now you can start building apps. Yo, bro, what's wrong with Nightbot? Bro, even I'm thinking of starting the channel like you. I mean, like live coding. I start with some raw web sockets. Yeah, go for it, Satyam Bhosle. All the best. Okay. Said Mohammad Hassan, are you using desktop or laptop? I'm using laptop. And Jeetan, I use open code free. Okay. Fine. Okay. Where was it? Name a tech company that literally nobody hates. Let's see. Telegram. Drop your startup link. Vibe coding is not easy if you don't know how to code. True. Well said. Okay, we have this. Because I wanted mistake cost me 3 months. Okay, I might have. So I don't quit like okay. Naman, tech company nobody hates whatever Abhishek is building. Oh, thanks Nama. Thanks Nama Quitey. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Fine. Okay. Okay. Anxious people. Okay. Satish Kendra, bro, please tell me how to be consistent as currently I'm doing business and learning tech. See, if you want to be consistent, build a fixed routine. Like for example, if you want to learn tech, make sure make a vow to yourself that every single day you give at least 2 hours to coding, and you maybe it is just before you go to bed, but make sure you stick to it. That's the best way of being consistent. And don't think about next 6 months. Just think about next day. 20 Paula, okay. It's like a permutation combination thing. Give me some piece of advice you have give to someone younger than you. Project based learning is the best way to learn. Satyam, or else for something which is my own. Acha, got it. Be honest, which framework is the best? Let's see. Actually, Angular is very underrated because in my previous company, I worked with Angular as well. Angular is very well structured. Check out Palantir, man. Like people, simp, other fang, but I am Palantir. What is Palantir? Palantir. AI-powered automation for every decision. What is it doing? Is what is this doing? Let's see. Palantir Technology is a Miami headquarters software company में AI-driven data integration analytics platform. जैसे Gotham Foundry और Palantir. Okay. भाई वो क्यूआर पेमेंट जीपे वाला वर्क नहीं कर रहा है वन ऑन वन कॉल के लिए। अच्छा आप मुझे ईमेल करो, यू कैन ईमेल मी, ईमेल करो लाइक द ईमेल लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द स्ट्रीम, यू कैन सेंड मी द ईमेल, यू कैन ईमेल मी देन आई विल टेल यू व्हाट टू डू। Hello from the outside. Hello from the outside. Vikas, welcome to the stream, Vikas. Bro, I am so confused. I want to get into database field. I love DB, but I don't know how and anything. Where should I start? Start with MySQL. First, go to YouTube, search DBMS. Search good resources for DBMS. Understand DBMS first. Okay. You should dive into Nest.js. Nuts. Okay. Satyam, read about how their products have been used in the past. Yeah, I saw like Airbus is using it. India bus map, GPS. What? Okay. Hello from the outside. Which backend stack has the strongest future? I think Node.js, but let's see. I don't understand my Python Rust. Okay. Go is the modern. Okay. None of the makes sense in the age of AI. Which cannot express either this or that in type safe manner. Such a retarded language. Anyone claiming that Spring has a bright future ahead is delusional beyond it's a solid framework and startup times go better, but it's not made for agents age. I would bet on Node.js, TS and Go. Go has great future. I think Node.js has a great future. Let's see. Like they have used in the okay, nice. You know about Aladdin, not the Disney one. No man, I know only about the Disney one. Okay, all right everyone. I think I'll wrap up now. It's time to wrap up. I think. Just a sec, भाई मैं आज मेरा तबीयत को क्या हो गया यार, इतनी गर्मी में सर्दी हो गई है. Satyam, developed by the BlackRock, that software kind handles the $20 trillion transaction. Okay, got it. Yeah, BlackRock is a big company. I know about that. Okay, alright everyone, I'll wrap up now. And thanks for joining the stream. If you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. And if you want to book a one-on-one call with me, you can email me. The email link is in the description of the stream. So yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.